and welcome to the second part of my dollhouse tour. So in this video I will be showing you a tour of the dollhouse on the right, which was the first dollhouse I got. If you want to see the tour of the dollhouse on the left, then click the link on the screen or in the description. So without further ado, let's get on with the tour. So here's the first room in the dollhouse. This is the downstairs room. You may not recognize it because if you've seen my previous videos in the past, then it actually looked like this room, but I decided to completely redecorate it and kind of make it more modern and adult. So in this room I have two beds made out of AG boxes that I just covered in fabric and little pillows that I made. This room is also gray and pink. On this wall we have a beautiful photograph that was drawn by Abby Dolls from YouTube and Instagram. And then I have a little ribbon with some photos, several from you guys and then a couple that I took hanging from them. And then there's a little red suitcase, a little box surrounded by ribbon with some cute little shoes on it, and then there's a little chair that I made just from a box and a pillow and then some miscellaneous fabric. So that is all of the first room. Now moving on to the second room. So this is the second floor. So starting off with the room on the left. So this room has blue walls and it's kind of the cozy, naturey type of room. I have a little sequence string, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I have that hanging from the ceiling, and then I have like a little colorful puff ball thing that I made. It's also hanging from the ceiling. And I have a bunch of little posters and pictures, mainly of animals and nature related things hanging on the walls. To really give the room a cozy feel, I decided to kind of carpet it, and I actually just used a blanket for this, but I think it worked out pretty well. For the bed I used yet again another AG box, and I just covered it with fabric and I kind of made a little blanket on the end out of just an old tank top. And then I have some pillows in the back, and underneath the bed, or kind of underneath it, I kind of made a trundle bed. Just because I have so many dolls, I wanted to kind of give them an extra bed. So I just made this little trundle bed thing out of cardboard and I just put it under the bed. Next to the bed I have a little nightstand like thing, and again I just made this out of boxes, and the bottom one I covered in a little poster. I have a tissue box from AG, a lamp from AG, and a little yo-yo that someone gave me. Next to it we have a mini AG box with a little Our Generation suitcase sitting on top, a picture behind that, and then a guitar that's from AG. So that is all for this bedroom. Now moving on to the study. So this is the study. In this room I have a little backpack hanging from like a little hanger thing, and the hanger is actually from a doll box, and I just decided to tape it to the wall and make it into like a coat backpack hanger thing. And then I have a little table I made out of a rock hot pad type thing with a candle holder underneath. And then I have Grace's bistro chair sitting next to it, and a bunch of fun little posters. I also have a little chalkboard that's actually from a card. And I have a little wooden box type thing with a bunch of little electronic and study type things. So I have some sticky notes, a little phone, a computer I made, and then inside the box I made it into a bookshelf, so I have a bunch of little books and magazines and binders that are doll-sized. that was the entire second floor. So now moving on to the third and final floor. So this is the third and final floor. On this floor we have a bedroom and a bathroom. So starting with the bedroom's just like a light purple color, and I have a couple posters and pictures hanging around. So the cat poster is from an old AG magazine, and then the little picture of the Eiffel Tower I drew, and then some other pictures I took, and I have some like miniature cards and things like that just hanging on a little blue shelf. So then in the back we have a blue shelf type thing, and my mom actually found this at a yard sale, and it just happened to be perfectly sized for the dolls, so I painted it blue and added a couple little details to it. Then for the beds are made from 2 AG boxes again. So one I have just normal, and then the other one I had to flip on its side to make it fit in the room. But I thought it kind of gave it a fun touch. And then I added some tulle to the corner of the room just to add, I don't know, more detail. And so in the future I'm hoping to put a window over here so they can kind of look out to the scenery. But then on the other wall, then I just have a little thumbtack, and I have some dog leashes and a little purse hanging from that. And then on the floor I just have some purple fabric. That is the entire first bedroom on the third floor. So this is the bathroom, the final room of the house. So in this room we have a shower, which I just made from a My Froggy stuff tutorial, a couple of posters that are kind of tropical because the theme in the bathroom is just Hawaiian and kind of tropical, beachy-ish. And then on the shower I have a blue curtain just made from like blue fabric, and I have a little seashell necklace hanging from that. In the back I have a little mirror type thing, and then I have a vanity, and I believe I got the vanity from like a craft store, and then I just painted it, and I did like a little scrapbook paper thing to the top. And then on the side, then I have a little walkway, which is just a bunch of beaded necklaces that's glued to a little wooden dowel, and so I have that hanging in the doorway. And then I have a little box with a couple little hair and skin related things for the dolls, and on top I have a little tin that someone gave me, and it's just colorful, so I put it up there. And then I have 2 thumbtacks and a bunch of necklaces hanging. And I also have a white rug on the floor that my grandma made. So that is the entire third floor. So that is all of my second dollhouse. If you would like to see the first dollhouse, then just click on the screen to be taken to that video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!